Welcome to my channel. Hey, I finally moved. I know a lot of my videos I told you that I was living with my daughter's grandmother, which I did for 8 months. I am extremely grateful. Just a few things that I learned during that 8 months, and this is still part of my success journey. One, humility. I already thought that I was humble, as mentioned before, but there was a lot more uh, humility or being humble that I needed to do. And it was necessary in order for God to get me to this point because in order to elevate, you have to elevate with, just building skills. For me, I think, having emotional intelligence is extremely important. But just a few key things in life, if you don't have humility and you're arrogant, you're not appreciative, then that can cause you not to be able to move to the next level in life, right? Also, gratitude. Just being grateful, honestly, for having a bed to sleep on, And not that I didn't have a bed before, but it was a new bed, you know, a new bed that I had never slept before. It was a day bed that I was sleeping on, versus, you know, my queen size bed. But I got the best sleep. You want to hear me in that day bed. And I would just wake up and just be so grateful for every single thing. Just being able to be with my daughter's grandmother and renting out a room versus renting out a room on a platform called Pad Split. They also have like on Zillow where you can rent out rooms, but I didn't want to do any type of contract, because I knew it was just short term. And when you move into these places that have a house with roommates that you are not aware of, it's pretty scary. So gratitude. Also, learning to use my time effectively. I'm still working on that, but I know I wouldn't be able to get here if God were like, you know what? Because He gonna show His grace and mercy, but He's like, okay, I see that you're trying, and I don't even like to use that word, but I'm doing it. Like I was doing the work. I'm putting up not Facebook, but YouTube videos on my 15-minute break, on my lunch break, and my lunch break is only 30 minutes on my 9 to 5 job. Um, it's like you're making an effort. I don't sit around on the weekends and just lollygag. I'm doing something, even if it's slowful. Remember, slow is the speed. Again, that phrase was given to me by my friend Rhonda. And today I woke up at 6 o'clock. It's already at 10. It feels like I haven't made progress. I'm feeling like I'm just dragging today, but I'm making progress. It's We're still moving in. That's why you probably hear the echo. We still have to get more furniture and things like that. But man, I'm just grateful for right now. Me and my daughter, we're here. Love the community. It's quiet. It's nice. They got pools, laundry facilities, clubhouses. And so we just really, really, really love it here. Also, you know, I would say relationships. I made sure to leave the relationships, just really expounding it, really just nurturing the relationships that you have in your life and not taking them for granted, right? My daughter's grandmother, not taking that for granted. I left, matter of fact, today make a week, April 26th. And, I was paying her every month or what have you. I'm like, the move, I was there for 8 months, but the move came quickly. I mean, we were approved within probably, let me see, Thursday we made the decision. Friday my daughter was touring the spot. By that Tuesday we had got approved for the place. I mean, I'm talking about no credit check, and this is not like a fly by night place. It's a well established, community or what have you. But there were certain things that we kept running into with the previous um, property management company that I rented from for 2 years. They said I should do a video on it. Progress Residential, your review is coming. I'm telling you, run from that company. The worst property management company to me that I've ever heard of. I'm quite sure there's so many more, but that's all that I know of. But anywho, yeah, they was giving us a hard time. But when it's for you, that's the other thing. Two, excuse me, when God has something for you, can't no one come and take it from you. When God hand is in it, there's nothing that anyone can do. And I know that y'all probably saw the draft that took place with Shador Sanders, you know, and the way that the NFL did him, and just dragging it out. But God still chose him. So it's like no matter what happens, and you might seem like, dang, did I get forgotten about? Man, Lord, I feel like I've been living right. I feel like I've been doing the right thing. Just be patient, you know. Another lesson, patience, another lesson. So just so many, when I was going back to the relationship building, I made sure to leave the right way. Although I left April 26th, I still gave my daughter's grandmother May's rent. I'm like, hey, because I know it seems like it's short notice, although I've been here for 8 months. It wasn't like, hey, you know, this month of April I'm gonna move. I didn't do that. I did not know that I was going to be moving. I swear, I just didn't know. But when I tell you, it was so divine on how God worked it out. And I am extremely, extremely grateful. Me and my daughter, we're really in a great head place. Um, just to help us with our careers and things like that. And being able to just continue to elevate, be better, continue to get better. And you know what? When you're better, you can then reach back and you can help others. So, you know, sometimes you might not want to hurt people's feelings. You might feel like, you know, you might be scared. I'm sorry, y'all. My nose is itching. I'm like, what the heck? You might be scared to make that decision because you're afraid to hurt someone's feelings, but you just got to do what you got to do, so that you can glorify God's name. Because when you reach your best self, don't forget who got you there. For me, it's my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and God. And so just extremely grateful, and just making sure not to damage any type of relationships on that journey, because I appreciate everyone in my life, and make sure not to take it for granted. Thank you so much for watching this channel. I'm speaking fast because this video is about to cut off. I didn't realize I didn't have much storage, y'all. Have an amazing day. Thank you.